Good evening, everyone. It's me, your girl, Yvette Aisha Battle, the Black Sober Social Worker. So this evening, I wanted to talk about correction, right? As believers, we are called to correct one another. The word says if we see our brother falling into sin, if we are strong enough spiritually, we are to go out and reach out to him. Don't just leave him out there for dead, right? If we're strong enough spiritually ourselves, at least we be tempted. And this can be deep as far as, somebody in sin, as far as addiction, or, going the wrong way as, running with the wrong crowd, but it also could be something as simple as just correcting, some behaviors you see or something they post on Facebook. And what I want to share is that there's ways you can correct someone in love, and there's ways that it just feels like constant rebuke. If you are someone, let's just say social media, for instance, you can't just decide to only communicate with somebody when you're correcting them. Because at that point, it's going to feel to the individual that that's the only time you have something to say to them. So I'm going to give myself as an example because I'm only sharing from things that are from examples. If I post several things on social media and the only time you comment for the most part is when you're either correcting my grammatical mistake or you don't agree, then when you do choose to correct me on something, you could be giving me life-saving information, but now I can't receive it because now I feel like you're always attacking me. You mean to tell me out of all the other things I post that are positive, all the messages I send, I can understand if you don't agree with, maybe you don't understand addiction. I post a lot of things about addiction. Maybe you don't agree with my political or my Black Lives Matter, but I refuse with my pictures of my kids. If you don't have too much to say about any of that stuff, but you always coming on to either disagree or correct me on being incorrect in my wording or spelling a word, I'm not going to be able to receive that because I'm going to feel like you're attacking me. It's like, where are you when it's something positive? And so I just want to remind us, especially as believers, but just being human beings, make sure we have a balance of how much we love on one another as well as correcting one another. You can't just always be giving me a correction. Just like you can't always love on me. There has to be a time where you say, sis, I see you slipping a little bit. Or sis, maybe you could do it a little bit better. There has to be a balance. And when I say balance, it's not either or. It's who I am on Sunday at church is you can ask anybody that really knows me. It's who I am in school. It's who I am on social media. My balance is I'm a believer before I'm anything. I'm not a social worker who happens to be a Christian. I am a Christian social worker. I'm not a wife that happens to be a Christian. I'm a Christian wife. I am a Christian mother. That is my first role, my primary role on this earth and in the spirit realm. So I have my balance is who I try to walk in love in everything I do. And that's also in correcting my brothers and sisters. So let's make sure that we are walking in love with our correction. Let's make sure we're having balance, that we're not just only correcting or only congratulating. My Aunt Pam, she just came to my mind. She is one of my biggest supporters, but she will tell me, Niecy, you got to pray more. Niecy, you got to let that little boy, he has too much control. Niecy, you need to fast for your marriage. She will tell me when I'm correct me, but she also is the first person to love almost anything I post as long as it's on point. Amen. So that's another thing. Let's not always assume that love always means that you agree to everything. That's another topic. We'll talk about that another day. I'm going on a couple other topics. Again, it's your girl, Yvette Aisha Battle. I hope this made a little bit of sense for somebody. If so, please press the purple heart. That's my favorite color. Represents royalty. And again, my name is Yvette, the Black Sober Social Worker. Please follow me on Facebook at Yvette Aisha Battle, on Instagram at the Black Sober Social Worker, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.